Hey, Selfish Babe. It is your girl, Olenike Osibuale here, bringing you back another Selfish Babe podcast. And in today's episode, I'll be talking about my own self-pleasure ritual, what I do, and also some of the affirmations that come to me while I'm doing it. For you guys that don't know, the way that I would describe a self-pleasure ritual is a ritual of intention that you have when it comes to pleasuring yourself, aka masturbation. And so instead of just masturbating just to masturbate or just to get off, which is nothing wrong with that, this is about setting your intention. This is about thinking about an affirmation or having a visualization of yours that you want to hold because you want to manifest that in your life. Sexual energy is very powerful and you can use it to create things in your life. And so when you start getting into your womb power and using your womb to create more than just babies, but to create your reality, this is what you can do. And so in this audio, you're going to hear me talking about my own self-pleasure ritual, how I'm using my Sex Magic personal manifestation lubricant, my ebook that comes with the lubricant, and then also some of the affirmations that have come up for me. And so I really hope that you gain something from this episode, and maybe it'll make you start to want to do your own self-pleasure rituals. I highly suggest people in and out of relationships do self-pleasure rituals. Even when I was in a relationship, I was still doing them. And so even if you're with somebody that pleases you, that's wonderful, but you want to go a little deeper with yourself and a little deeper with your connection, you want to start doing it solo dolo as well. Remember, all of my podcast episodes are sponsored by my new company, Evolving Butterfly, where you can find my spiritual self-love products such as my Goddess Detox Pearls, my Queen's Vaginal Steam, as well as my Pussy Power Rose Quartz Yoni Wash to keep you blessed. I love you guys so much. Remember to rate this podcast 5 stars, download my Selfish Babe app, and share and tag at the Selfish Babe podcast. XOXO, Selfish Babe. Peace. Get ready with me, self-pleasure ritual edition. So I woke up this morning and I was like, I want to do some self-pleasure today, so let's show the girls. So of course I wiped with a wet wipe, I washed my hands, and then I like to be warm. So I turned up the heat, I grabbed a towel because I don't want to make a mess on my sheets. And this is my toy of pleasure today, okay? I really like this, I love the ridges. And of course I'm going to be using my S Magic personal manifestation lubricant. You can use that QR code to get to my Sex Magic ebook, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. You scan the code, it goes to my website, and it goes to my ebook. My pussy is a source of divinity here to be worshipped. I worship me. It is a glory to be me. I accept me in all that I am. My pussy is a source of divinity here to be worshipped. So now I'm just contemplating what it is I want to manifest and attract. So this is me just sitting and thinking. And then I'm going to put on socks because, like I said, I like to stay warm. And then now I'm going to show you guys how you can use Sex Magic personal lubricant on your toy. You're going to take the lubricant, put it into the insertion, and then you're going to put it on your toy and rub it all around. You can also take the insertion and put it directly into your yoni and put the lube directly inside of your yoni. Just wipe off the applicator after, but it's very easy, simple peasy. And then you start, your pleasure ritual. Get yourself in the moment, get yourself in the mood, and then think about those affirmations that come up for you. And I'll show you guys another video of what came up for me. Order at evolvingbutterfly.org. And can I hit it in the morning? Hey y'all, so I want to talk to you guys about my self-pleasure ritual. Early this morning I had made a post talking about my Sex Magic lubricant and how I was doing a self-pleasure ritual, affirmations. You can look at my ebook, etc. And I want to talk about what I experienced because this is not the first time that I've experienced this, but sometimes when you are using Sex Magic and you are doing your self-pleasure rituals, you may have an affirmation or a visualization in mind, and which is great. I want all my babes and butterflies and goddesses to have a visualization and something in mind before and during the process of orgasming. And what came up for me, these affirmations came up for me, that I am safe and I trust. Those are the 2 affirmations. I am safe, I trust. I am safe, I trust. I am safe, I trust. The affirmation I put for myself was that my pussy is a divinity to be worshipped. That was what I was calling in. But I noticed that those affirmations were coming in during penetration. And I just feel like for me, multiple things. I think one of the things is penetration for me sometimes can feel like I need to have control. And so if I'm either penetrating myself or somebody else is penetrating me, I have to somehow be in control of that so that I don't think it's going to be painful. Now, I noticed that when I was penetrating myself, that I would be like a little squeamish but then when I really got into a rhythm, I was like, oh, this doesn't hurt. This feels really good. And just for background, I was in a relationship with a woman for the past 4 or 5 years. We never really strapped, and I didn't really care to strap. So penetration is not like a huge thing for me. I'm more of a click girl, but I have had that in the past. And it started to feel good, and I was really happy. And then because it started to feel good and I was able to trust, I was able to relax more, and I was able to go a little harder and deeper. And I was still saying those affirmations, which is I am safe and I trust. And on a metaphysical level, I would think that those are the affirmations that I needed to hear and experience for myself, for my own healing. I know for me, I've had a thing where I felt like maybe unsafe with men in general. Just as a woman, I just feel like sometimes we have to be extra cautious and always viewing our surroundings, especially when it comes to men. And so for me, my dildo represented the masculine energy, the phallus, and my yoni represented the feminine. And so I feel like the affirmations that I was embedding into my spirit, I am safe and I trust, is allowing me to feel safe in this moment, to allow me to feel safe in these moments after, to feel trustworthy in these moments as well, trusting spirit with where my life is going, just trusting in general. And I wanted to just make this video because when you're using Sex Magic, my personal manifestation lubricant, and you are having an intention, you're saying your intention, there may be a time where you have another affirmation come up for you. And if there's another affirmation coming up for you, then I heed you to follow your spirit and to say that affirmation for yourself, because I truly believe that is the prayer that you need. And so for me, I am safe and I trust were the prayers that I needed in that moment, because this is not the first time that has happened. This is probably like the second or third time where those affirmations have come up for me. And so now that I know that, I'm going to start incorporating them in my daily living. I am safe, I am safe, I am safe. I trust, I trust, I trust. And I just feel like those things help me lean more into my feminine, lean more into my receiving mode, because I will say a few years ago, I was very much so in my masculine. We need both, no shade to either one of them, but I feel like saying that I'm safe and I trust allows me to just be receptive. And I feel like through my self-pleasure ritual, I'm showing that somehow to spirit. I'm showing that to myself, that I am receptive, that I can be supported, because the masculine does support. It is safe to trust. I am safe in general. These are just some thoughts that came up to me, and I wanted to share that with my butterflies, because when you are using my Sex Magic personal manifestation lubricant, know that it is a spiritual product. It is not a regular lubricant. It has been prayed over. And so it is really blessed. It is blessed for self-love. It is blessed for your change. And I really want my babes to be using it with the affirmations. And if you're using it with a partner, make sure you're using your affirmations. But just know it really is a spiritual product. And I really want you to see an increase in your self-love, an increase in your joy, those orgasms that you're bringing yourself. I want you to, maybe experience more money or just more support in general. Make sure that you check out my Sex Magic personal manifestation lubricant at evolvingbutterfly.org and make sure to incorporate it in your self-pleasure rituals. This is a Selfish Babe Olenike OC signing out, and I think I'm going to make this a podcast episode. Thanks for listening, y'all. Peace.